Hey guys, welcome back to Brick System Brothers. I'm Nathan.
I'm Josh.
Went to the Lego store, Kansas City. We were down there again, just passing through. And the pick-a-brick wall was open this time. So if you remember, briefly ago on the channel, Josh did a little narrated tour just inside the store, but the wall was closed, so we didn't pick any pieces. We happened to be back again. It's not usually how often we go, but just worked out, and this time the wall was open. We wanted to just talk a little bit about what we got. Josh was going to talk about some of the new sets on stock there, and then the Kansas City Lego store is allowing you to pick your own pieces instead of employees. So we want to talk about that a little bit as well. Small bag for a small haul. One large cup, one small cup, and I also had to pick up the white metallic 2x4. This is the one I missed when I was getting color samples for my color chart video. That was pretty recent. So I just wanted to have this one on hand as well for future reference. Pretty sure this is the only piece we have in this kind of effect so far. So we might be seeing the metallic white finish come in some other pieces down the road, but I think this is the only place you can get this finish at the moment. What'd you get, Josh?
I got a lot of bread. I think I talked about last time how I was going to get too much even if the wall was open, and that happened. I got probably about 100 bread. They didn't have like a lot of pieces I wanted, but the bread was one of them, so I got a lot. And then some bones, the two different sizes. I'm not going to open mine because it would be a pain to pick back up. And some horns, some miscellaneous jumpers, and some light pieces. It's a good mix.
And like I was saying, since you can pick your own pieces, it's not just limited to 5 or 6 from the wall. So I was really able to layer in some larger ones, some smaller ones, and get those lower quantities maybe for some of the smaller pieces. But Josh, go ahead and talk about your pictures.
The new Speed Champions Lego sets were available. I didn't think they would be able to be bought until August, because I knew they were out overseas. The pictures I got of are the Bronco and the GT Ford. I think Nathan and I might go together on that. He really likes that Ford. I really like the Bronco, so we'll see. They also have the Supra, which I really like. I'll probably get that eventually. And the other two, I think there's a blue one and a white one.
Well, the blue one is the 8 version of the polybag, so that's the Elva.
Yeah. And then there's also the Dodge set with the Dragster and the Challenger, or maybe it's a Charger. I do like the smaller car in that set. I don't know how I feel about the Dragster, but we'll see.
So they have the sets there and in stock, but we're just sticking with the pick-a-brick wall for today. They have you sanitize your hands, and then instead of picking directly into the containers, they have little scoops and tongs for you to use, which I found it just takes a little bit longer. You're still able to get, about the right quantity of pieces. There's not a whole lot of individual counting, but that does start to take a while when you're able to do that anyways. So I don't really mind. Just happy to be able to pick my own pieces again. And for me, what I ended up with are some 1x4 reddish brown bricks. Started off with those in the bottom, and hopefully some of the smaller pieces can kind of settle in around that. Directly on top of those were these 1x2 white jumpers, and this is the current style with the stud holder in the middle instead of rod or like a bar attachment. So that allows you to center this up on a row of studs like that. And all current versions of this part are up to that standard at this point. So there's kind of 2 different styles of that. So quite a few of those actually in above those brown 1x4s. And then they had the Pro Gold 1x4 panel, which I don't need a lot of, so I got a couple. The 1x6 sand green brick I have picked up before. I don't remember how many of these I got, but never hurts to add in a few more. So I did stack in maybe 20 or so of those. Since this is a larger piece, you don't want to really fill up a lot of the cup with this because it will drive up your cost per piece. It takes more volume since these cups are sold by volume. Both of these pieces were in the same container, and there were many more of the positive version than the negative style like this, but I tried to find one or two inverted and then several more of the positive. Little 1x2 curved slopes are nice for detailing, but again, not a whole lot of those, just a little bit of filler. And then the bright light yellow 1x2 brick may be useful for working on some modular buildings and getting this color in more of the solid structure walls instead of as an accent, because up to this point I don't have a lot of this color, just a few here and there from hobby store hauls. 1x3 tan plate. These smaller odd number plates are nice for working with in different colors. I think last time they had this plate on the wall, they were white, and I got quite a few of them. So now getting some in tan. And then the 1x1 reddish brown brick kind of pairs nicely with the 1x4 for that just solid basic brick building. A couple more of these, and at this point I was towards the top of the cup, so I was able to kind of really pack these in and let them settle in around the larger pieces. And the last piece that's kind of considered the extra scoop or the filler piece is this 1x1 round tile in transparent yellow. Josh and I call these popcorn butter because it's like the melted butter on top of the popcorn. So that's what I ended up with. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 different types of pieces. Again, quantity I haven't counted. I think it's going to be in the 400 range just looking at it. Just an estimate here. I will mention this in the footnotes when I get this counted up. So the June footnotes, I'll have the count for you guys with the lot breakdown if you are interested in that like I am. So that's what I ended up with from the Pick a Brick wall. I do like to go with these larger cups, especially when there's the variety that I do like to kind of pick through and see what there is to grab. Even if I'm not getting high quantities of the different pieces like these, like I was saying, just able to get more volume when it comes to these bricks that take up more room.
So, thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.